Tisha got rules that Kimmy should abide by. Monster Mom want to talk to Kimmy again. Really? And Martell with his fake ass crying. Let's talk about it, y'all. What's up, y'all? We back with another video. And this is Love and Marriage Huntsville, Season 3, Episode 3. So they start off with Scott and Kimmy meeting up at Scott's office. Kimmy coming to talk to him about the conversation she had last episode with her and Tisha. About Tisha wanting her to change who she is or be more than a sister-in-law to her. And Scott said, well, what does she want from you? Does she want you to, do she look at you like a real sister or a sister-in-law? Like, what is it? And Kimmy was like, I don't know. Like, it's funny that you say that because I asked her the same question. And I asked her, like, what do you expect me to do? Do you expect for me to change who I am for you at the time that you need me to? And she said her answer was yes. And they both died laughing. I did too because, girl, who do you think you are that somebody going to change who they are for you? Like, no, Kimmy is just being real, her authentic self. And she's not going to change for nobody. And later on, we're going to talk about Tisha with her damn rules that people need to abide by because she just tripped me out with that shit. But, man, what you think about that?
I think Kimmy is going to be herself.
Mm-hmm.
But I think she is truthful, and Tisha want her to lie when the thing that Kimmy is saying is correct. So Kimmy is being Kimmy. She's telling the truth, whether she right or wrong, and she can't take that.
Exactly. So we're gonna talk more about that later. But yeah, so I thought that was funny that Tisha would even say some shit like that, but she dinking number air in her head. So what more can you expect from her? So then, speaking of dingy, we get to Tisha and Marceau. They sitting at the dining room table talking about that she's thankful and appreciative for the congratulation party that he threw for her. And I'm like, girl, really? Because that shit looked dry as hell. No decorations, no cake, but okay. And she was saying how much she loved her watch. All right, yep. And then she said it wasn't no Wanda there, so it was no drama. And I'm like, by the time you realize that your mom is the problem. Whenever she's not around, there's no drama and everything goes smoothly. So thank God for that. Let's keep it that way.
But it still was drama.
Because her minions was there.
Yeah, so, you know, you had other people trying to get camera time and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Like, she still was there in spirit.
She was there, but not there. Exactly. So then they talk about, she tell Marceau about the conversation she had with Kimmy at her party. And that that's when she said in her confessionals that she got she set some rules and hopefully Kimmy can abide by them. And I'm like, that's never gonna fucking happen. Tisha expectations of Kimmy is never gonna happen because Kimmy ain't no fake bitch. She's a real one, and that's why I fucks with Kimmy. But then Marceau say women's relationships are always troublesome. Like, women always trying to tear women down. And I agree with him because you don't see the men go through shit like that. It's always the damn women. And she was like, I don't know what kind of friends you talking about. You talking about frenemies. And no, it ain't no damn frenemies. Bitches always trying to tear other bitches down. That's what he said, and that's what it is. So then we get to, oh yeah, and then Marceau had told Tisha that her family had a mission, Operation Check Marceau, about his outside baby. And she was like, that's just some rumors on the blogs because if that was true, I would divorce you and take you for everything you have. And he was like, you already got everything I have. She said, well, you would have less than that, like nothing. And
That what Miss Wanda doing.
What was Miss Wanda doing?
Spreading them lies, telling some he got kids or whatever.
No, but I actually think he do got a baby out there, and it's gonna come to fruition. And I think Tisha just trying to psych herself out, cause bitch, she still want to think Marceau ain't never cheated on her when everybody know he has.
Well, I don't think he got no kids out there. Yeah, he done did that, but I don't think he got no kids out there.
We'll see. That would be interesting if he did, cause I would really want to see if she really gonna leave him or not, cause she talk a good game. So yeah. So then we get to Mel and Martell. Martell is on his way over to Melanie's house to pick up the kids. So she gonna put on her game face, because, you know, this nigga always come to fuck with her. So she gonna let him know, bitch, I see you. So Martell comes over. They go outside and sit down on the stairs and talk about how can they move forward with the co-parenting. And she say he always talking about he busy or got something to do, but then she end up seeing him on social media at a party or somewhere. He say vice versa. She say she's sick, but he see her at an event or something. So they both playing childish games or whatever, but I don't know if that's really true about what he said about Mel. But yeah, I know it's true about Martell, because he full of shit. So then they talk about getting some counseling or whatever to help them co-parent, and they both agreed. So she gets up, go in the house to go get the children. And Melody mom comes to the door when he knocked back on the door while she going there to get the kids. And she opened the door and let him in, and she tell him, you could just wait right here at the door. And I died laughing, because that shit was fucking funny. And nigga, don't go no fucking further. We don't need that bad juju over this house.
He gave that man that church hug.
That she ain't want to hug, he says. And if I was her, I wouldn't want to hug him either. After he done dogged my damn daughter out and got a baby outside their marriage. I'm her mother. Of course, I'm supposed to have my daughter's back, period. And when she told him, we ain't gonna talk about it right now because the kids around or whatever, but we'll talk at a later date because I got some stuff to talk to you about. He was like, no, ain't no need to talk about that. I just came to get my kids. Like, being all rude and shit to her. He is so fucking rude. He was being very rude to her, man. And then he gonna give her the hand and gonna yell out to the kids, talking, come on, kids, your grandmother being mean to me. I just had to give her the hand. That's so fucking childish. Like, why them kids had to even know that? Like, he's so childish. It's so petty.
Energy from the start when she opened that door and gave him that church hug.
Actually, she didn't hug him. He hugged her. But okay.
She didn't want to hug him back.
I wouldn't hug him either. So we get to Scott and Kimmy and our Monster. Monster outside playing basketball when Scott pull up. So they walk in the house, ask him what have he thought of what school he want to go to. He said yes. Scott said, okay, let's call your mom. So they call Monster's mom on FaceTime, and he tells her what school he want to go to, and she's like, okay, great. How did you pick that school? Yada yada yada. So then Kimmy, they talking, and Kimmy was like, hello, I'm here too. Like, she had to interject herself because Scott is sitting there talking to Monster Mom as if she not even damn sitting there. And I'm like, what kind of shit is this? Like, that's your damn wife. That is her fucking house, you know. And she helped take care of Monster while he's living there. She should be included in that conversation. And Scott just don't get it when it comes to that. And Kimmy been talking about this shit since 2 seasons ago. So, yeah, he need to get his shit together on that shit. So, Monster Mom says that she want to have a conversation with Kimmy and Scott again about that shit about her fucking around with him when they was married, which is not true. They was divorced when Kimmy got with him. But she want to talk about that shit again because she want to feel fucking important. Okay, fine. Fuck it. Talk to the bitch. Get it over with so she can get it out her damn system. So, yeah. After that, we get to Melody at her office, and some girl, her friend, comes in named Tiffany. And I think Tiffany is the new girl that's going to be in this season, and she going to get some shit started on the next episode, and I'm going to be here for it, okay? But they sit down and they talk about how she asked Melody how she's doing since the divorce. And Melody says she's doing good, taking it one day at a time. She's getting to know herself, which is a good thing. And she asked Tiffany, how did you do when you got a divorce? Because she's newly married, but she's been through a divorce already. And she said it was the same thing, just take it one day at a time or whatever. So then Melody asked her about some interns from Harvard, I think, to come and help her at the office because she's trying to juggle working and taking care of her kids. She just needs a little bit of help. The girl said, okay, she'll help her. They also talked about an event that, what's that other girl name? Her friend that just got a divorce.
I know you're talking about, but I can't think of
Oh,
her
I
name.
can't think of her name. But she's having a party. She want to introduce her to Tiffany to her. And she said they'll like each other or whatever. But as we can see in the next episode, they ain't gonna like each other. It's gonna go down. So then we get to Martell and Chris. Martell comes over to Chris' house and they going to talk about the 47 acres and a mule, okay? And so Martell, the dude Chris tells Martell that he talked to Melody and he asked her did she want to build some houses on the 47 acres. And Melody told him, sure, but just talk to Martell first because I don't want no drama. And Martell was like, well, I would think that you would want to talk to me too, like, before you talk to Melody. Why would you do that? You know, I'm trying to get up on my feet and yada, 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 yada. That ain't nobody fault but your motherfucking own, nigga. This is fucking business. You got to take business and friendship out of it. You got to take friendship out of the equation when you're talking about fucking business. Melody has the fucking license to build homes. Martell helps do not. Correct me if I'm wrong, Wesley.
But if it's business and not personal, Martell good with the building stuff too. And
Yeah,
I
but he
think
don't
I
have
think
the license to do it. And why not help your baby mother, which is your ex-wife who's got your children? Why not help put money in her pocket and your pocket at the same time so y'all kids gonna be okay regardless? Why he don't want to see her come up in nothing? That's why she doing better than his ass right now.
But that 47 acres or whatever, that's his baby. So he been wanting to do that. And last season,
but Melody just want to be a part of it to help because she got the license.
I understand that. That's why the last season dude was like, Martell, you can't be a part of it because of what's going on. Okay, if he can't be a part of it, I don't think nobody should be a part of it. But if he gonna let them back in it, both of them need to be back in because she need to get her money
but that's
right.
what he was saying. He want both of them to be in it.
And she need to get her money right because you know what was said like in the next segment or later on in the show about he doesn't have money to do this and that. That'll make his pockets straight to help his kids or whatever like that because he do got 5 of them.
Yeah, he got 5, but he don't be want to talk about that 5th one. But we're gonna get to that shit too. So after that we get to Mel meeting up with Martell. And he tells her he like her red hair. And she was like, thank you. I thought I'd try something new since you said you turned me on to the blonde hair. And I'm like, girl, do you? You look good with blonde or red, but that red looks good. Martell is just a fucking hater at this point. You know what I'm saying? That red looks good on her, though. I actually like her with the red hair. So, then they get to the therapist. They sit down. The therapist asks Mel and Martell, how are the kids doing? Like, do they need any therapy? Are they, coping well? And Martell says that his kids is doing fine. They don't need no therapy. He don't want no therapist to come in and create a problem where there is no problem. And I'm like, Martell, no. Them kids ain't doing fine. And we finna get to that part right now. Melody says that, hold on. Melody says that Martell feels like most people that think therapy is not good, they don't need no therapy. But in reality, therapy actually helps. So, Melody says that their daughter Mariah is very reserved now since the divorce. She's not as outgoing as she once was. So yeah, that's a problem. And that her daughter Malaya wrote a song about being brokenhearted, and she's only 5 years old. So there's definitely a problem, Martell hopes. Okay, and that their son has some resentment towards his father for divorcing his mama and mistreating his mama. So there is a problem, and them kids probably do need therapy, and there's nothing wrong with therapy. Like, that would help the kids, you know, because them kids probably sad that their father isn't in the house with them anymore, because they love their daddy just like they love their mama. So Martell says that he's not doing good financially, and that's why he don't get his kids like he used to. And I'm like, but it don't cost nothing to take them to the park. Like, you could take them to the park or even play with them outside at your house. It doesn't matter. Like, you don't need money to get your children. That's a cop-out, number one. Number two, it's sad that you feel that you need money to get your children. Like, that's all your kids think of you as money? No, they need your time. They need your efforts. They need your moral support. You know, it ain't just about money.
I understand that, and I completely agree. But he do need money for, like, kids. After a while, they get tired. They want to go to some kind of amusement park or do something. You know.
You can.
But I understand. You gotta have money to spend time with them, and that is 100% accurate.
So if I ain't got no money, what am I supposed to do with my children? Just take them somewhere until I get some money? No, they're my kids. I gotta have my kids whether I have money or not.
Yeah, you're absolutely
So
right.
that's a cop out, like I said. So Melody shakes her head, and he tell her, don't do that. Like, don't do that. Like, why she can't shake her head? Like, she's shaking her head because it's like, no, you don't need no damn money to get your damn kids. You just saying some shit just to say it. So Martell says that he's used to doing so much with his kids, but now he's not able because he's not working as much. And then that's why he can't do as much as he wants to do for his children. And like I said, you don't need money to get your kids to play with them and just spend time with them. Help them with their homework. Do something. You just didn't want to get them damn kids because you ain't with Melody. And that's usually how it goes. When you're not with that person anymore, all of a sudden you ain't got time for the kids either. Because when y'all was together, you did so much with the kids. But now you ain't with Melody and you want Melody because you can't have her. It's fuck them kids. That's what I get from it. That's why they say the quickest way to lose a man is to have a baby from him. Have you ever heard of that?
No, never heard that, but hey, it sounds convincing.
The quickest way to lose a man is to have a baby from him. And then y'all ain't together no more. He ain't gonna be stunning your ass. Look at Ariana, the girl that he was cheating on his wife with, that he's no longer with at this moment in time. He's with another woman, but he got a baby with her, and now she's stuck with his damn baby. He don't even want your ass. He fucked up his whole life, his whole family for a bitch he ain't even with.
Oh yeah,
that's some shit.
That was her fault.
So Melody starts to cry, and she said, when you've been with someone for over 14 years, if they struggle, I'm sorry, hold on. Oh yeah, after Martell says that, he teared up, right? So then Melody starts to cry. And she said, if you ain't been with someone, when you have been with someone over 14 years, if they struggle doesn't make you feel some type of way, then you never cared from them from the beginning. And I agree with that because I've been married 17 years in September. Yay. Thank you. And me and my husband been together 20 years though. But we've been married 17. So I get it. If me and him got a divorce and he was struggling, I would feel sad or some type of way feeling his pain. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, Martell Holtz created this problem that he having. He had money. He had it all. Big ass mansion house. Now he ain't got shit. But God ain't done putting that whooping on that ass. Believe that. You committed adultery. She gave you 5 years to cut her off. Y'all heard Melody's song? She gave him 5 years to cut that bitch off, and he didn't. So now I can't feel sorry for him. I just can't feel sorry for his ass. But I get what she's saying. So then Martell says that he had Melody back when she was down or whatever, but nobody has his back, even though he the one that made his bed and sleeping in it. And he tears up. When he said he had Melody back, I get that, but that was your wife. You're supposed to have her back. Y'all are divorced, and the reason why y'all are divorced is because you committed adultery and kept cheating with this bitch like you was so fucking in love with her. Now y'all not together, but you want her to have your fucking back? I beg to differ, sir. Like, man, if I cheated on you, right? I got pregnant and had a whole nother baby from a whole nother nigga. We divorced, and I'm struggling. Are you still gonna have my back? And I need you to keep it 100.
Hell no.
Okay, so how can he get mad because Melody ain't having his back? She got her money up. She got a brand new fucking house. She got her own business. Melody is thriving, and Martell can't take it. He wanted her to go down because he used to tell her, you ain't gonna never find nobody like me. You ain't gonna never find nobody like me. I'm glad she ain't gonna find nobody like you, a cheater, a liar, a deceiver, a heartbreaker.
It's just, it's ego. That's all it is.
He butthurt.
He hurt.
Yeah, he hurt. I could tell that he's hurt, that he don't have Melody no more, and he know that he fucked up. He know Melody was the good girl. He knows that Melody was a good wife to him, even though he want to go around town lying, saying that she was cheating on him. He know in his heart that girl was not cheating on him, and he hurt. He feeling that shit. He wish he could take it all back. He wish that none of this shit ever happened and that his wife and kids were still home with him. He wish, but he could be like Ray J. If I had one wish, we'll make a way, have us a baby. If I had one wish.
You got too many of them already.
Period. So Melody rubs his shoulder as he was trying to fake cry. And he gonna move her like, get off of me. Like, why you doing that? Don't do that. And I'm like, see, you can't even be nice to a nigga like him because he full of shit. You try to be nice to his ass, even though really we don't give a fuck. But you trying to be nice to his ass to just show him like, we understand. It's you ego. Fucked up. And he being a fucking bitch to her. And I don't like his ass fucking with that girl like that. That's why Melody ego my ass. Melody shouldn't even give him the fucking time of day.
This is ego, man.
So Melody then tells Martell, I get what you're saying, Martell. I get where you're coming from. But you don't get to just stop and lay down. Like, you got 5 kids to take care of. Like, you don't just get to stop because you're feeling down and out. Like, your kids still need you. They still need shit. They still growing. And they wondering, what the fuck is my daddy? When my daddy's supposed to be here to get us, where he at? Because he ain't here. Where you at? Where you at? You said you would be here for me. Where you at? Like Jennifer Hudson said, nigga, where you at? So, in the confessionals, Martell saying the kids definitely know that mom and dad is divorced. And because I cheated, they definitely know. And Mel said that, yeah, because they was in the house and they heard us fussing and arguing. So they heard pretty much everything. Martell saying, yeah, but I told you to be quiet, be quiet, be quiet. I was like, nigga, what? And she was like, I told you to stop doing it, stop doing it, stop doing it. And I was with her on that shit. Nigga, what the fuck you mean? Be quiet, stop doing it, and I'll shut the fuck up. What the fuck you mean? And then Martell say, keep in mind now, the kids are very vulnerable, and you know, they're very vulnerable. Keep that in mind. And Mel was like, you should have kept that in mind. You should have kept that in mind and kept your penis in our household. Then we wouldn't be here. And I'm with her on that shit, nigga. If you want fucking your side bitch and kept your dick in our house, we'll still be motherfucking happily fucking married, nigga. Don't tell me to be quiet and shut the fuck up when you the one out there cheating. Niggas always want to cheat and dog you out and then expect for you to just shut up and lay the fuck down and just be quiet. No, nigga. You don't want to hear my mouth? Don't cheat then, nigga.
Hey, she crazy. She gave that nigga 5 years, though.
Gave him 5 years to cut him off. And now I realize that was too long. If you think I'm lonely now, don't you ever think that thought again. No, I don't feel the need to be friends.
Baby,
We gonna have to
sing
learn to
that song, man.
co-parent. I love that song, that melody wrote. I don't give a fuck what my husband talking about, because he hate that damn song. But I would too if I was a nigga, because she went in on that nigga and let her have, okay?
She can't sing.
I don't care. She went in on that nigga. I like that song. Is a bop.
Just
That song is a bop.
You wrote the song, have somebody else sing it.
I love that damn song. I download it and play it and everything. My husband don't like it. Oh well.
Country ass.
Yeah, she country, but I love it. That song. And Martell hate that song too, because you see on the next episode, he was like, you wrote a song about me. And I'm like, she sure motherfucker did. She went in and let her have on your ass. So, Melody was like, if you would have kept your penis in your pants, we wouldn't be here right now. And Martell says, yes, we will. And Melody was like, no, we won't. She was like, nigga, you be begging me every other day to come back to you, nigga. And he was like, stop lying. No, I don't. And she was like, stop lying. Yes, you do. And it's okay. It's okay if you want your wife and kids back, Martell Ho. It's okay.
I know. I know he capping.
Yeah, he be begging that damn girl to come back. And she's so done with your ass. So gone over you. No Monica, silly of me. Hey, devoted so much time to find you a faithful boy. I nearly lost my mind. Drive past your house every night in an unmarked car. Hey, hit that Monica on his ass. So yeah, we all know he capping. So anyways, so they go outside and they get ready to leave. And Martell asks,
about the 47.
no, before they left, Martell, Melody asked Martell, when are you gonna tell the kids about your new baby? And he was like, I don't want to talk about that. And Melody was like, what? Like, nigga, you got 5 kids. She keeps saying that shit. It eat up under his skin. It just kills him. And I love it. Every time she said, she'd be like, you got 5 kids to take care of. And he be looking like it's a disease or something. He be looking like it's a disease or something when she say that. He hate that he got a 5th child and it ain't for Melody. He hate that he fucked up. And the proof is in the pudding. You can't even say you wasn't cheating because it's a whole baby that look just like you. I don't know how the baby look. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. So, yeah, that's that. So then they go outside. I mean, before they go outside, the therapist tell them about her situation. She say, well, I can relate to y'all because I'm in the same situation. So when my ex-husband told our son about the baby he had outside our marriage, I was present to let our child know that I'm in agreement with this. This is his child, and it's okay to, you know, accept this baby or whatever. And Martell, Host, and Melody was like, they both like that scenario. So just stick together as a team. For the children's sake, they need to stick together and let go of the drama. Because Martell Host love to keep her shit when Melody's so nice and sweet. I don't know how he just keep trying this girl, dogging this girl like that. Just being mean and an asshole to her. She's so damn nice, so easy to get along with. Just get along with her and take care of your kids. Because, nigga, you don't fuck up, she ain't coming back. So you might well just be nice to her. So then they leave, go outside. Melody asks Martell, how was the therapy session? Did you like it? He was like, yeah, I liked it. She wasn't biased. And she could relate to us. So I liked it. So she was like, good. Well, maybe we'll see her again. So then before they leave, Martell tells her, thank you for having my back about the 47 acres, about you building on it or whatever, having my back. And she was like, oh, no problem. But I'm still thinking about, no, he asked her, are you going to build houses, though? And she was like, yeah, I'm thinking about it. I need him to send me the papers or whatever she need. And he was like, girl, you ain't never built no houses, and walked away. It was kind of jokey like or whatever. And she was like, but you ain't never built no damn houses either. I ain't never seen you lay no concrete, no foundation, pick up damn brick. So I can say you ain't did it either. Bye, Martell Hopes. Bye. And it goes off. It was good. I'm here for it. Next episode, it's gonna be juicy. Man, it's going down. I still can't think of that damn girl name, but it's going down at her party, and about Melody and Martell, about her damn song about his ass. It's going down. So this episode, I give it an A+. It was so good. And I'm like, Melody, bye, Martell Hopes. But I'll see y'all in the next video. Drop down in my comments. Let me know what y'all liked about this episode. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.